a young boy trying to find yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I wrote it, I kind of wrote it for myself, you know, when I was 10 and...
Okay, so listen. Blake Lively had finally settled everything with Justin Baldoni, just weeks before heading into a major trial. But now the aftermath of that decision is exposing a long list of celebrities who may be regretting taking her side so aggressively. One of the biggest examples people keep pointing to is Brandon Sklenar. When backlash against Blake's press tour behavior was at its peak, Brandon publicly defended her with a long Instagram message. Standing by a co-star is one thing, but fans felt his support went far beyond that. After the New York Times published a major article about Blake's lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, Brandon reposted it to his Instagram story with a red heart emoji and told everyone, "For the love of God, read this." At the time, people viewed him as one of Blake's strongest defenders. But then reports started surfacing that Blake had allegedly been helping Brandon's career behind the scenes. During the actors' strike, when work was difficult to find, stayed silent publicly about Blake, which only fueled more speculation that even some of her supporters no longer wanted to be connected to the situation. Then came an unexpected twist involving Amber Heard. Amber publicly shared a statement supporting Blake and compared the backlash surrounding her situation to her own legal battle with Johnny Depp. That comparison instantly created another wave of controversy online because it linked Blake's situation to one of the most polarizing celebrity court cases in recent memory. Critics argued the comparison hurt Blake more than it helped, by drawing parallels she likely did not want attached to her name. Adding to the irony, Justin Baldoni's legal team reportedly hired crisis PR strategist Melissa Nathan, who previously worked with Johnny Depp during his legal battle with Amber Heard. However, as more court filings and private messages became public throughout 2025 and 2026, public opinion online started shifting. Critics argued that Blake's supporters suddenly found themselves attached to a controversy that was becoming increasingly damaging. Fans noticed subtle social media behavior that they interpreted as distancing tactics. America Ferrera reportedly hid herself from a tagged support post connected to the situation, something celebrity watchers immediately picked apart online. To many observers, it looked like a quiet attempt to step away from the controversy without making a public statement. A similar uncomfortable moment happened with Amy Schumer during an event celebrating the anniversary of Saturday Night Live. Videos circulated online showing Blake approaching Amy emotionally while Amy tried to comfort her. Viewers debated the interaction heavily, with many saying it appeared tense and awkward rather than natural. After that event, Amy Schumer largely. News was dominating headlines at the same time. But when they did not attend, social media exploded with theories that Taylor wanted no connection to the drama anymore. Fans also noticed that Blake appeared absent from Taylor's social media celebrations afterward, which only added more fuel to rumors that the friendship had cooled significantly. Blake also reportedly leaned on longtime friendships from the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants during the controversy. Her former co-stars Amber Tamblyn, America Ferrera, and Alexis Bledel released a public statement supporting her and backing her claims that Justin Baldoni had orchestrated a smear campaign against her. At the time, many people believed their support added major credibility to Blake's side because these were women who had known her personally for years. The movie. Taylor allegedly responded by saying some of Blake's texts felt more like a corporate mass email than a genuine conversation between friends. Many people interpreted that as a sign that the friendship had become transactional and strained behind the scenes. Things escalated even further when Justin Baldoni's legal team reportedly subpoenaed Taylor Swift during the dispute. That immediately pulled one of the world's biggest stars directly into the controversy, something her team appeared eager to avoid. Public statements from Taylor's side attempted to distance her from the conflict and emphasize that she was not involved in the legal issues themselves. Fans online interpreted that as Taylor trying to protect her own reputation before the fallout damaged her publicly as well. Speculation about a falling out between Blake and Taylor only grew stronger after the 2026 Met Gala. Many people expected Taylor to appear publicly with Travis Kelce, especially because of the settlement. But this is where, according to critics online, friendship allegedly became a weapon. Later court documents reportedly revealed that Blake Lively brought Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift into a meeting about the movie script with Justin Baldoni. Supporters of Justin argued that the situation created an overwhelming power dynamic. From their perspective, it stopped feeling like a normal creative discussion and instead became a display of influence involving two of the biggest celebrities in the world. Online commentators claimed the message being sent was obvious. Blake had extremely powerful allies standing behind her. But as the legal battle intensified, fans began speculating that Taylor Swift was becoming uncomfortable with the entire situation. Text messages that reportedly surfaced in court filings fueled even more discussion online. According to those messages, Blake admitted she felt like she had spent most of her conversations with Taylor complaining about the drama surrounding. To many observers, that became the defining theme of the entire situation. People making calculated decisions about loyalty, public image, and career survival. And according to critics online, none of these celebrities were forced into it. They chose sides publicly because they believed supporting Blake was the safer move. Now, with the public narrative shifting and more information becoming public, many of them appear to be trying to quietly step away from the controversy altogether. But the biggest name connected to all of this is still Taylor Swift. Out of everyone associated with Blake, fans believe Taylor had the most to lose reputationally. Their friendship was extremely public, and Taylor even allowed Blake to use her song My Tears Ricochet in the movie trailer, which made the connection between them even more visible once the controversy exploded online. She also acknowledged it was not meant in a harmful or inappropriate way, and that the issue was addressed immediately after she mentioned it. That revelation caused a major backlash online, with critics arguing that Justin's reputation had been heavily damaged over concerns that now seemed minor compared to the public narrative surrounding him. Since then, Jenny has reportedly avoided discussing the settlement or Blake publicly at all. Isabella Ferrer also became part of the conversation after documents reportedly showed that she once praised Justin Baldoni in text messages and described him as wonderful to work with. But after spending more time with Blake during the press tour, fans noticed she unfollowed Justin and appeared to distance herself from him entirely. Online critics saw that as another example of celebrities abandoning positive personal experiences in order to stay aligned with a more powerful figure in Hollywood. Housemaid, which only fueled speculation online that Blake was rewarding loyalty behind the scenes. The internet started mocking the entire situation, with many people claiming Blake was surrounding herself with celebrities willing to publicly criticize Justin Baldoni in exchange for professional opportunities. Then there's Jenny Slate, whose involvement became one of the most awkward parts of the entire controversy. During interviews, reporters repeatedly asked her about working with Justin Baldoni, and instead of directly answering, she avoided the questions in a way that immediately caught people's attention. Fans assumed her silence meant there were serious issues behind the scenes. But later, when legal documents became public, her claims appeared far less dramatic than many expected. According to the filings, Jenny admitted she only had one complaint during production, involving a word Justin allegedly used one time. Blake reportedly connected him with director Paul Feig, which eventually helped him land the lead role in the upcoming movie, The Housemaid. Before that, Brandon had mostly smaller roles and wasn't exactly considered Hollywood's next breakout star. Fans quickly connected the timing and started accusing him of trading loyalty for career advancement. On top of that, Blake allegedly paid for him to attend Book Bonanza, covering the expenses personally rather than through the studio. Once all those details came out, social media turned on him fast. His comments were flooded with accusations that he had sacrificed his integrity for opportunities in Hollywood. Now he has gone almost completely silent about the situation, and many viewers believe he realized the controversy damaged his credibility. Fans also noticed a similar pattern with Michelle Morrone, who publicly supported Blake despite having little involvement in the actual production disputes. Soon afterward, he was also cast in The